Have you ever wondered what happens when you mix oil and water? Or fire and ice? Well, how about mixing cosmic horror with psychological terror? Let's take two of the biggest, baddest pantheons in contemporary mythos, the unknowable, spacefaring elder gods of H.P. Lovecraft, and the deeply personal, parasitic fear entities from the Magnus Archives. What if we didn't just mix them, but combine their very essence into a single living being? A daughter born of both maddening cosmos and earthly dread. Imagine a being whose very existence is a paradox. From her Lovecraftian side, she inherits a connection to the vast, uncaring void. She can glimpse the fractal geometries of non-Euclidean space and hear the silent music of the spheres. This isn't power in the way we understand it. It's a state of being. She doesn't command tentacles or summon monsters. She simply is the maddening truth of the universe made manifest. Looking at her for too long might feel like staring into an abyss. Your sense of self and reality slowly, gently unraveling. The scale of her thoughts would be so immense. Our own hopes and dreams would seem like dust motes in a sunbeam. But she's not just cosmic. From the Magnus Archives, she inherits the DNA of the fears. This is where the horror gets personal. She'd be an avatar of not one, but all of them, in perfect, terrifying harmony. Imagine her gaze. It holds the paranoia of the eyes, the suffocating isolation of the lonelies, a dizzying vertigo of the vast and inescapable finality of the end. She wouldn't need to hunt you. Her presence alone would feed the fears already inside you. If you're afraid of spiders, you might feel a faint skittering on your skin when she's near. If you dread being forgotten, you might notice people's eyes starting to slide past you in her company. She's a walking, talking embodiment of every anxiety, big and small. So, what would she do? Would she be a world ender? I don't think so. That's too simple. Instead, I picture her as an observer, a wanderer. The Lovecraftian side of her is too vast to care about human conquest, while the Magnus side is fascinated by the intricacies of our fears. She'd be like a scientist studying a petri dish, only the dish is our collective consciousness. She might walk through a bustling city, and in her wake anxieties spike. A stockbroker suddenly feels the crushing weight of the buried in his high-rise office. ... A lover is gripped by the twisting jealousy of the desolation. She wouldn't be malicious. This is just the natural effect of her presence. She is a living catalyst for dread. Her relationships would be COMPLICATED. How could you love someone who reflects your deepest insecurities back at you? How could you trust someone whose thoughts span galaxies? Yet, perhaps there's a strange comfort there. In her, all fears are one. The fear of heights and the fear of the dark are just different flavors of the same core dread she embodies. In a way, she validates every fear, treating the fear of a monster under the bed with the same gravity as the existential dread of a dying star. She is the ultimate confirmation that yes, you are right to be afraid. The universe is terrifying, and she is its daughter. What do you think? Would she be a villain, a neutral force of nature, or something else entirely? A cosmic horror story waiting to be told, or perhaps a psychological thriller playing out on a planetary scale?